Hello, all my friends. We are back doing a Project L character breakdown. I know I've been doing this for Tekken. Project L probably won't be that frequent because I know they're taking their sweet ass time making this game. So in the next 5 months, when we get another character, I'll do a breakdown on that one too. But if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe. Helps the channel out, helps the channel grow. Share it out, also helps the channel grow. Yeah, let's get into it so I can explain to y'all exactly how fucked everybody is once this goddamn character drops. So I'm gonna draw some apt comparisons when I see things. I don't know who that character is. I haven't played League in a decade.
Go with the wind.
Oh, he looks cool. So step number 1, quick backdash. He did 3 of them before Darius could even touch him. Mobility character. Reason number 1. Reason number 2. Look at the distance. This, for those of y'all that didn't play TVC, there's a character named Soki. And I might just throw up some footage of what his moves look like, but his standing light poke was basically the range of this attack, and it led into combos because it's a light. Streets is done. Streets is done. Dunskies. Reason number 3. He has a step. He has a command dash. Nah. Let me educate you a little bit on why I just had that reaction. Just a little bit of education. Little bit of education goes a long way. Teach a man to fish, right? So in MVC 3, Zero had these moves, or he had a move. It was called Raikosen. And basically with Raikosen, you could loop it over and over because the hit stun was so severe that you could get multiple YouTube, I pay for high quality internet. Let's keep up. But basically you could loop the Raikosen into itself if you activated what's called his install super, which basically made a copy of himself. So you had what were called the lightning loops, which were a thing that were exclusive to Zero. Like, just look, the dive, Raikosen, install super. Yep. One more time. Yep. That led to death. What you just saw is essentially a kill combo if you have the execution. You get touched once, Zero would shoot you down with the hard charge shot, activate his super, Raikosen, wash, rinse, repeat. You could die. You could lose 2 characters if you called out an assist and Zero decided that he didn't want to stop hitting buttons. Cooked. Over with. Now, that alone isn't a problem by itself. The application is what could lead it to be a problem because the Cannon Brothers are taking notes from other fighting games, versus games specifically, and there was another character who used a sword who was just absolutely ridiculous. And I swear to God, if I see that fucking move, it's over. It's over.
Go with the wind.
I don't know why my YouTube's being weird today. Like, I'm at 720 and it's still crawling. Was that a stance? Yeah, you niggas are done. You niggas are fucking done, boy. That was a stance. My man's has stances. That shit. This. Right now we're looking at a solid A tier character. And he needs a couple more things and will be confirmed. He has similarities to Strider. I think that move was called Formation A, where you dash across the screen with the blade. Yep. This part right here is magical, and this is how I know that they're paying attention to detail. High mobility blade characters always have this thing on knockdown where it's either a crouching light kick, or if they have a stance, it's whatever the heavy button is in the stance to OTG or pick the character up off the ground and go into super. The Cannon brothers are invested in fighting games. This is sexual. High A tier right now. High A tier. If they give him like Haohmaru, any of Haohmaru's normals, or Vergil's quarter circle forward attack from Marvel, the little quick draw that creates the ball, S tier character. Free.
My blade, my storm.
That's a cool super. That was really dope. Two things. So Ari calls him out as an assist. He blocks the projectile, sets up the wind wall for free, and then he does it. He does the fucking Vergil attack. And it makes a tornado. We're looking at a top 5 character. Okay? I need you to understand that. Top 5 character in the game. Catch a flavor. It's the best aspect of every Blade character. The downward slash is an overhead that crossed him up.
Take the wind.
He just comboed his level 1 into his level 2 by himself. Top 3 character in the fucking game, bro. Top 3, easily. He cut the boon. That's fucking sick. That man's gonna be a demon. Like I think the rest of it is just the rest of the video is like the devs talking. We'll go through that too.
Alex
just
here from the champion.
Just for posterity.
We want to share an overview of our EVO roster, some of which you've seen in previous updates. And you just saw an exciting new addition to Project L's champion lineup.
Yes, I
Yasuo,
did.
the Unforgiven. Yasuo is a master swordsman who manipulates the wind with his blade. On top of that, he can cancel in and out of a versatile stance, giving him tools for every situation with his blade. On top of that,
he did
champion lineup.
He did
Yasuo,
the Haohmaru.
the Unforgiven.
The Haohmaru heavy attack. Oh shit!
The wind.
There it is. Yep, there it is. Oh, I almost died. Still top 3. Still top 3 character.
With his blade. On top of that, he can cancel in and out of a versatile stance, giving him tools for every situation. He can outplay with mix-ups. He can go to the air for really technical combos, play defense with his wind wall. He can outplay with mix-ups. He can go to the air for really technical combos, play defense with his wind wall.
I hope that like the reflection of Wind Wall is just like it's a timing thing, because if Wind Wall just naturally reflects projectiles, top one. Top one. Holy shit. Holy shit. Like he's a mobility character with defensive options. Like that's not good. That's just great, but it's not good. Like that, there has to be an element of time in that. No way they would just like let that shit just deflect projectiles. No way.
Or honestly, just win neutral with.
Okay, cool. I'm glad they showed that off. So like it just neutralizes other projectiles. But it has health because it reflected echoes and it ate Ari's super and it's still up. That's getting changed. No way. No way.
Normals.
No way they're letting that shit rock. No way. Soki normals. Like y'all have no idea how happy that makes me. Soki was one of my favorite characters in TVC and one of my favorite crossover characters. Just
neutral
that man. I'm thinking of 3 people exclusively that have played me enough in versus games that just I gotta check my mentions on twitter.com because I know they're probably tagging me in it just as like, oh my god, the bullshit's back.
You can come check him out today at EVO.
Boy.
For the rest of the roster, we have 3 more champions available to play. We have Darius, the Hand of Noxus. Noxus is
Darius is like a combination of the Hulk and Astaroth from Soul Calibur.
Like he owns the mid-range, and he's relentless on offense too. Once he wounds his opponent, he'll take huge chip damage from everyone.
Yeah.
And he can reset over and over.
The Astaroth vibes.
No quarter.
Then there's Echo. The boy
Echo looks cool too.
A punk genius with the power to rewind time.
I'm probably gonna play Echo at some point. I need a
and
character with a gun.
He's
I need Lucian.
Even tougher to block.
That's what I need. I need somebody with the
he's tired of
blick.
staying in your face. He can zone at mid-range.
This thing's mix-ups is just fucking ridiculous. Like I'm already like not the greatest on defense, but like now you're telling me there's a character that can like threaten with rewind and aggression.
She has a unique resource, Foxfire, which she can
I honestly see with Ari. I honestly thought they were gonna make her a zoner. Like I wasn't expecting her to be just like super rushed down because her whole thing in League is just ball orb, but like she's just aggy as fuck from everything I've seen.
High lows and left rights for days. With meter, things get really open-ended.
That brings me to another question: are there universal health values? Because some of these characters, I don't think some of these characters should have the same health as other characters, just with all the shit they can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe do something like Guilty Gear does and have a defense modifier where like everybody has the same health, but if your defense modifier is lower or higher, you take more or less damage respectively. Like I think that would probably be the best way to go about this, because like tuning all these health values is probably going to be a nightmare.
We've got a ton more champs in the lab, like Jinx and Alawi, but we hope you'll enjoy
getting
Jinx
and Alawi were confirmed for this game. Completely forgot about that. They
showed
shit.
And when teamed up, they can pull off some pretty wild sequences. We're excited to see what you'll come up with. If you're at EVO and you want to try our champs for yourself, we'll have a full guide on how to actually play Project L coming really soon. Thanks everyone. See you there.
Yo. She calls the assist for Yasuo. He puts up the wind wall. Handshake tags into Yasuo, and it's still up, and that lets him extend the God, bro, he's different. Yeah, you're dead. You're confirmed deceased, brother.
Give me your heart.
Hadouken. Yeah. Yeah, Project L got Riot Games. Riot Games got them one, boy. They got them one. That's it. He's the best part of every versus character I've ever played. Like See y'all. I'm not even doing an outro. I'll just see y'all. Cope. Hold that shit. Hold that shit, brother.